the guys at the hospital, the consultant, the ward nurse, the physiotherapists, all the professionals involved that you think are there to support you and
Mhm.
make the right decision. Looking back on it, we're only there to get Tricia out of that unit because she was settled
Mhm.
and into the care system.
Okay. Yeah.
And I wasn't advised what kind of care home she was going to be put in.
So you didn't get support around the next steps?
Not really, no. It was hard knowing myself what Tricia needed from the experts. I just put myself totally in their hands,
Mhm.
not realizing that all they wanted to do was move Tricia away from the harbour so somebody else can come in. I know it's the pressure of the beds,
Yeah.
but it didn't. It's not helped us in our journey. What actually happened was that Tricia was put into a care home
Mhm.
full of old people. Tricia was only 66 at this stage. She was
Yeah.
very young. She had to be kept active. And the care home, I put some responsibility onto them as well, because they had a legal requirement to accept her.
Mhm.
They said they were happy to accept her. It was a lovely home.
Mhm.
But it's something that I would put a really old person in,
Okay.
because she was expected to sit around in a room all day in a circle with all these old ladies. No activities.
And what did Tricia need?
Tricia,
What does she enjoy?
Tricia needs to go outside and have walks, have a bit
Mm.
of fresh air. She has to have something to do with her mind.
Mhm.
Even through this illness, and to this day, she's still the same. If you give her something to do, then she's a happy person.
Yeah.
When she's sat around doing nothing, then that's when I think the mind starts playing tricks on her.
And what happened with that care home placement, Andy? What was the outcome?
Within 6 weeks, Tricia had started to barricade herself into a room,
Okay.
wouldn't
Gosh.
let the care assistants in to a room. uh, and in barricading the door once, she broke a rib. So I took her to hospital myself,
Yeah.
got her diagnosed, and then at that point, I phoned social services back up and just said, this shouldn't happen. Luckily, the support that I got from social services was fantastic at this point.
That
The
they
lady,
understood the trauma that Tricia was in, and obviously a lot of pain with a broken rib. She.
yeah, yeah, the lady from social services within 3 days had agreed that Tricia's got to be moved out of there
Mhm.
and put into a proper nursing home, not just a care home.
Yeah.
Um, I was contacted by Lancashire County Council, and they give me 6 homes to go and look at. And
And
it was
any more advice other than here's 6 homes? Was
no,
it
that was
just
it. There was 6 homes that were willing to take Tricia.
okay?
2 homes actually went to the care home to interview Tricia out of the 6. So the
Mhm.
4 that didn't go, I didn't even contemplate going to look at them myself.
Yeah.
Um, the home where she's eventually moved to now were the first at the care home. They interviewed Tricia on her own without the care staff around,
Mhm.
and they phoned me direct
Yeah.
and and asked me to go to the care home and look round. Um,
Brilliant.
they were and they have been really supportive.
What things did you find supportive, Andy? I mean, it sounds brilliant that they contacted you and they were really proactive.
for Tricia as a person, knowing she's quiet, she's quite introvert, and she doesn't like anything new. She has to be kept busy. And what this care home do that she's in now, they have an amazing activities team. She's on the Dementia Plus ward. And through the week, they have experts that come in on from different fields to have the afternoon with them, whether it be music, singing, an art class. They bring animals in for them. And every week's varied, so there's no week the same. So she absolutely loves that. It keeps her happy. And it's helped her settle so much. She's not in a young carers ward. She's on with older people still, but she's settled because she's always being challenged and given different things to do, which I like, really, you know. So the care she's getting at the moment, it has a great effect on me, because when I'm not at the home now, I'm not worried about her.
So in the new care home, what did they do that was so different? I know they've got the activities, but what was different at the beginning?
They've got
Tricia first. They first assessed Tricia, and then Tricia moved. What was different?
Yeah, they assessed Tricia for an afternoon in the old care home. They invited me in on my own before I made a decision, to show me the home, showed me where the room that she would live, showed me the menus for the meals, showed me the activities, and you could see the activities. They were stuck on the wall, the paintings and the drawings that the ladies had done. And they let me join in some of the activities in the afternoon that were going on that day.
Excellent, Andy.
And
really good.
The residents that were in there were all laughing, joking, happy. And it just seemed a nice place to go. And it is. One thing very well that they do once a month, they highlight one of the residents for one day. So all the staff will monitor Tricia on the 22nd of every month, which is her day. They monitor her. So they just watch her and they note down everything that they see or she does. On the 23rd, I go in and I sit down with the ward manager and we discuss what they found the day before. So I get a picture of where things are slipping in her journey. But also I get the comfort that they're watching, and if there are mental health issues or incontinence issues, X, Y, and Z, that they're on top of it and they're watching and they know what to watch for on the next month. It's not that they don't watch them every day, but they really do concentrate one day a month on all the residents. You know,
it sounds like they've got a very big listening ear for you, so that when you do have something to say, they will hear it, even if it's something that's not so positive. It sounds like they'll work to make that not so positive thing a more positive thing.
Yeah, definitely.
That's really good to hear.